Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to show you what my empties are for early spring. I don't have a lot, and my goal is to do empties more regularly so that we don't have to be here for 20 minutes. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna start with skincare. Oh, I don't have that much. That's not a bad thing. All right, so I go through this a lot. This is Krave's The Beet Shield. Crepe Beauty does an incredible line. They have a very small line of products. They don't have 80 things in their lineup, but I love their SPF so much. It's hydrating. It's really a beautiful product. And you're getting, how much is in here? 50 mils. So that's 1.68 ounces, I think. So you're getting not quite 2 ounces, and it takes me, I'm using like the size of a quarter in my palm, and then I'll put that all over my face and my neck. And I find that that is enough for me. During the summertime, I do reapply, and I'll use one of these Juno & Co. velvet type sponges. I think the blue one is the one that I like to use in the summertime, but I'll just squeeze a little bit more in my hand and do this and just kind of even over the top of makeup. When I'm not wearing makeup, I'll just like slather it on with my hands, but I have been able to successfully apply this with one of these Juno & Co. velvet sponges, just kind of like patting over the top. So I go through this quite frequently. I go through several bottles a year. Love this stuff. I finished a full-size Clinique turnaround overnight Revitalizing Moisturizer. This is 1.7 ounces. It comes in this kind of clear blue jar. It's a white cream. There's just a very little bit left at the bottom. This was a gift with purchase, and it was a special Clinique was doing, I think in the summertime, where if I spent a certain amount of money, they would give me a full-size one of these, and I was like, sure, I was planning on getting stuff anyway, might as well. And it's nice. It's not something that I would run out and buy, or I would say you need to have, but is it nice? Yes. Did it work well for me? Yes. Did it irritate my skin? No. It was nice, but I think there are other creams I like better. So the next item I have for you is from Glow Recipe. It's the Avocado Melt Sleeping Eye Mask. I bought this, I think in October. There is still just a very small amount in there. That's like maybe 3 days worth. I decided since it was nearly done, I'd include it in this round of empties. I love the packaging. I think the packaging for Glow Recipe is just the best. I love it. But I will tell you, it was hydrating. I did like that it hydrated my under eye area. I only used it at night, and I've been using it every night from when I bought it in October until now. So that's definitely more than enough time. October, November, December, January, February, 6 months to see whether this was really going to be the type of eye cream that was going to do something magical for me. And although it did hydrate and it hydrated well, I didn't see any additional improvement of the fine lines I have underneath here and the crow's feet that I have here. And maybe those are unrealistic expectations for a 45-year-old. You know, maybe my skin is what my skin is, but I was hoping that the retinol, it's encapsulated retinol, would help to kind of soften some of these fine lines, and I really didn't notice any difference. But it is nice, and maybe it'll work better for you, but it's not going to be a repurchase for me. I picked this giant jug, 32 ounces of Royal Prestige body wash and coconut vanilla up at TJ Maxx. You can see the little sticker is still on here. And how much was it? I think it was like $4.99 or $5.99 or something. I have been trying really hard to not spend like copious amounts of money on body wash, because body wash, you put it on, you scrub yourself, it goes straight down the drain. And I do have a more expensive body wash in the shower right now, which I really love, the one from L'Occitane, but I'm a less expensive brand type of gal myself. So I've always appreciated these large sizes at a lower price point at places like Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And this smelled great, and it worked great, and it's done. My whole family liked it. Something else I've been using for body care is this. It's from the Chemistry brand. If you're not familiar with the Chemistry brand, they're one of the Deciem brands like The Ordinary and Niod. They do have a lot of other ones, but this one is the Chemistry brand, and I love this. This is their Retin oil. Pro Repair Body Oil for Scars, Stretch Marks, and Daily Care. Now, I have been using it on areas of my body that I'm worried about a little bit of sagging. I've lost a lot of weight in the last couple of years. Over the last 2 years, I've lost more than 100 pounds. And it's been a slow process, but my goal the whole time was to, you know, stay hydrated. Like, I don't want to get, I have lost a lot of like firmness in my little underarm waggle area here. I don't know if that's age or if it's weight loss or if it's both, but I feel like overall it doesn't look as bad as it could. I've been using this and I've been using the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. And I feel like both of those, because they are made to help kind of tighten and firm, have been really great. And I really think that this is nice. And it's one of those kind of dry oils that just kind of sinks in. It's $20 for this, and it's 3.3 fluid ounces or 100 mils. So it's kind of expensive, but I like it. And I definitely feel, I have another bottle I'm working through right now. So I think the one that I have now is my third bottle of this. I do like this stuff, and I have continued to repurchase it, but I don't know that when I finish the one that I have that I'd go instantly and repurchase. I have other like body hydrating products that I probably need to get through before, but it would definitely go on my list of when I'm out of everything. I do like this stuff. This and the Boom Boom Cream, they're like my two favorites. All I got left is hair stuff. All right, so I went through a whole nother bottle of, I'm not even gonna show you the name, of this stuff. This is from Cake. It's the Natural Luxe Beauty, and it's the Curl Whip. And out of all of the products in the curl line from Cake, this is the only one that is sulfate and silicone free. So those are kind of my criteria, but I love it because this is second day hair. I have slept on this hair and it was really fuzzy this morning, so I spritzed a little bit of water on it and I threw some of this in, and like, it not only smells great because it smells like lemon pound cake, but it also gives it a nice hold and it kind of tones down on a lot of my fuzz. Like, I wake up in the morning and my hair will be kind of like flat over here because I slept on it, and this side will be kind of like up like this, and then where the curl pattern is disturbed, it gets really fuzzy. So this helps to get my curls kind of going back in the same way. I'll spritz it with water, put in like a small golf ball size of this throughout my hair, and then once it's completely dry, either let it air dry on, like, because it's not dripping wet, or use a hair dryer, and then I feel like I can go through and kind of like touch it, and it helps to get a lot of that cast out of it, so it's not still crunchy. It doesn't have that 1980s like wet look that dried and is crispy and crunchy. It can dry that way, but I find that once you break that cast and you kind of go through and you kind of touch and scrunch your curls without like over zhuzhing it and getting frizzy again, this still continues to hold even now that it's more touchable and soft. It holds my curls in place without being crispy, but you do have to break the cast. But I love this stuff because it smells great. One bottle lasts a really long time, and I opened up another one like a week ago, and I have another one as a backup in my closet because love this stuff. So I've been trying this. This is the Not Your Mother's Naturals Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter Curl Defining Combing Cream. As long, it's 8 ounces. It says it's supposed to offer intense softness plus frizz-free curl retention. I didn't find it to be frizz-free. I didn't find it really to be that hydrating or soft. It smelled nice, but it didn't do what I was wanting it to do, and yeah, I don't really care for this. I wouldn't buy it again. This is like a holy grail for me. I go through these like every 3 months. This is the Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3, and this is basically a hair treatment. It's not a deep conditioner, but it's a treatment, and I find that once a week I use this on my hair before shampooing, and it helps to really keep my curl pattern nice and together, and I get better defined curls. And the times that I forget all about it and I go like 2 weeks or 3 weeks without using this, then my hair starts to get kind of dragged out and kind of limp, and this really does bring my curls back to life. And I find that the longer I've been using this for more than a year now, it makes a huge difference. I really like this, and I will continue to purchase this. I have been trying a lot of products from Cantu. So this is the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Coconut Curling Cream. What's interesting about this, and there's a lot, is it's like 16 ounces, it's 12 ounces. It smells very coconutty. It smells kind of like a pina colada. So it smells delicious. It's very, very hydrating. And I find that this offers more hydration for my hair than it does actual hold. It says it defines, moisturizes, and strengthens strands. I would say this more like moisturizes and strengthens strands. It doesn't define as much. When I use this product by itself, I end up with like kind of like wedge hair, and you can't really tell where my curls are. It's just kind of like everything is just separate and frizzy. So this works best if I use it in conjunction for hydration and then put something in there for hold. If you don't want to bother with that, this is really not going to give you definition and hold. If you're looking for an extra layer of hydration once you're out of the shower, this is great, and a little goes a long way. I bought this in July and I just finished it last week. And I've been using it several times a week, but I only did like this much. And once I chopped my hair, I needed even less. You don't need a lot, but it does smell good, and it's a very inexpensive price, and you can get it at the drugstore. All right, so the last hair thing I have is this. It's from Oribe. It's the Apres Beach Wave and Shine Spray. I hadn't been using it. My girls had been using it, and my oldest has been enjoying. Her hair is kind of in a grow out phase right now. She had it really, really, really short, and so it's getting longer. She wants to get to the point where it's a bob, so she's been using this to spray in her hair and just let it dry. It gives it a little bit of texture, and it brings out a little bit of that beachy, wavy look to her hair. So there you go. This came in I think in a lucky box, and I was like, I'm never going to use that. My 12-year-old found it and loves it, but I was like, unless you're paying the Oribe price, there will be no more of the Apres Beach spray for your hair. There you go. That's the stuff that we've used up in this house. Most of it's been me. Some of it's been family. I use this a lot too. Thank you so much for watching today. I'd love to know what sort of products you go through quickly. Is it body products? Is it hair products? Is it makeup, or is it skincare? I feel like I burn through a lot more skincare and hair products, but body products and makeup are harder for me to get through, just to be honest. The other ones is like, no problem. And when I think about the things that I repurchase frequently, there are some things that I don't ever want to be without. Like, I always have a backup of this. I always have a backup of this. Those are the three things that I know you will find another one of these. I just opened my backup of this, so once we get to like the halfway mark, I will probably order another one. I just opened the last backup I have of this, so I'm probably going to order 2 more when I place an order. There are certain things I don't like to be without. And the rest of it is just, what I'm using from my stash or things that I have purchased to try, and I hope it works for me. Maybe it didn't. So let me know what products you go through quickly, what products have been amazing for you, or the ones that you habitually repurchase. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. And if you're not, would you please have an amazing day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.